Wait, should I call her? Let me make sure my producer knows to switch. We have 2 live feeds going, so we're not sure. Where are you from?
Minnesota.
Okay. Okay, so we're already on camera. I didn't know that. But anyway, that's great. All right, so you just got a sneak peek behind the scenes. That's awesome. So how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I've got news the last week of all the corruption, all the fraud. I talked to Sidney Powell 4 or 5 days ago. I'm 100% confident Donald Trump's going to be our president for 4 more years.
Do you think he's going to flip all the states that are in question right now, or what do you think?
I think what it's going to come down to is these states are going to be pulled down: Pennsylvania, Georgia, Nevada, and then nobody gets 270 for right now. And then December 14th, then all the states vote, and he'll win 26 to 22. You know, that's the way. There's this to prove all that between now and next week. There's so much evidence that, but after they declare him the president, then all the stuff that went on. There's a lot of people that should go to prison. You know.
That's really a lot. That's really a weighted statement you just made. Yeah, that's so,
It's so sad that in our country, I mean, we're here, these 2 Senate seats here in Georgia, if everything went the other way, this is the American dream. My story of where I've come from being an ex-crack addict to where I'm at now. That's the American dream on steroids. I mean, you have all these, our hope we have for our country and everything. It's like, we can't have everything be stolen from us, because this is it. We're living in times right now for the greatest opportunity for the biggest revival in history. And I believe that. I believe that our country right now, if the president would have just won and barely won, and all the corruption, they would have just did more next time to win. It needs to be stopped now for elections going forward for both sides and for everywhere. The whole world's watching this. You can't just let this be taken.
Well, about that, I know. So you said you spoke with Sidney Powell. I'm sure you've spoken with Linwood. What do you think about him urging people to hold back their vote in the Senate race?
I didn't see that, but what he meant was, we can't vote the way it was done. You can't do those machines. Of course, he wants you to vote. Lynn wants you to vote, but we can't use the same machines and the same corruptness. They took him out of context. You can't. What we should have in this election for these 2 on January 5th, the whole world should have a camera. Here's one ballot. There's the signature. I don't care if it takes a week. It's got to be fair. It's got to be right. What Lynn's saying is, you don't do the same thing with the same. Even one in Minnesota. There was just in Minnesota, you can cheat 45. You can vote 45 days early, which is the earliest in the nation. They just started cheating early, so they overshot their mark in Minnesota. We put so many people into this election across the country. They even say he might have won California. I'm serious. The corruption ran. Yes, the corruption ran. He won by a landslide. You use machines that they had to backfill votes on election night. Let me tell you, on election night at 11:15, at 11 o'clock, sports bettors or sports books around the world made Donald Trump, all of a sudden, he was a 3-1 favorite. And they usually know stuff, the sports bettors, Well, they were 3-1 favorite. At 11:15, the algorithms on the machines that were set against Donald Trump, our president got so many votes that it was overwhelming. It shut down the algorithms of the machine. So
how do you know that? Where did you get this information from?
I got it from Sidney.
Okay.
And then I talked to the tech guys myself too that are working on it. Now get this. Now in the middle of the night, then they shut down. We all went to bed. I didn't go to bed, but a lot of people went to bed going, yes, he's going to win. And here's what happened. They shut down all the states, including Georgia, and said, oh, we got leaky pipe. There was no leaky pipe. They all shut down at the exact same time. And they had to backfill votes. State like Wisconsin, they didn't even have enough left. There was 90-some% already in. They had to add more just to cheat. They had to backfill them. And it took Georgia almost 6 days to backfill the votes. Biden won. No, he didn't win. Donald Trump won Georgia by 500,000 votes.
You are so passionate, and I really appreciate you so much. We're going to switch over to our other so we can show him, but thank you so much for sharing everything.
Thank you.